Welcome, everybody.
Bro,
Dalmore's here.
what the fuck is going on? Like Hand of Fate leaves Clock, and then Cataclysm leaks their war rooms, and then they attack 30 minutes early? Do we have to just shut down the war system until we figure out what the fuck is going on?
Wait, where did Cataclysm leak their war room?
What? We never.
Didn't that happen?
Oh, fake news. Fake news. Nope, that never happened.
Where did they leak it to?
Listen, if one of the bots that created war rooms happened for a split second to accidentally show it to everybody, that does not mean that it was leaked.
Okay, I can buy that because technology is evil, okay? Technology is evil. It will be the downfall of your community if you let technology run it. You have to do it by hand. You have to do it by hand. You have to learn these skills yourself. You have to do them by yourself.
Well,
you can't outsource it to a bot.
I'm sure automating bank sheets is acceptable.
No, even the bank sheet. I will go even a step further than beyond. This is what it means to go beyond. Okay? Bank sheets, Google Docs. No. Bust out the pen and paper. Not even a pen. Use a pencil. Pencil and paper. That's how you optimize your cities. That is the Politics and War econ strat for 2023. I'm declaring it now.
Get Sheepy to ban all bots. Problem solved. I mean, like.
Agreed. So, all right, so not Hand of Fate. Clock has hit the backrooms. Backrooms countered, and that's where we are now. Did anything else happen in the past 10 minutes? Did Hollywood hit Clock? Did Celestial hit Celestial?
The Wii has been hit. The Wii, the Way, the whatever.
Okay. And also Aurora and Church of Adam, they're also hitting the backrooms. Even though I think they're part of, they're under Clock, not part of Clock. So that's what's happening there. Hand of Fate. Hand of Fate has hit. We've hit Camelot. We're all touching the poo-poo, one after another. It's going to be awesome.
I'm like looking at my wars. Weebunism has hit the way from the looks of it. My wars.
Okay, now Reran, I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Who are you and what alliance are you from?
I'm the Wii, the Way, however you want to pronounce it. It's a Ruan.
So you're part of the Way, or you're part of Weebunism?
No, I'm from the Way. Weebunism is hitting the Way.
Oh, okay, got it. So you're getting thrashed around. Are you familiar with Roselia?
I'm not familiar with a lot of people. Frankly, I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
Frankly, I'm not even gov, so I don't know if I'm speaking, but thanks for the chance to speak.
Well, you're welcome, Rewan. Well, Krampus should be saying thank you. I'm just a minute host.
Well, I mean, like,
actually,
I'm definitely losing a bunch of infra, and I just got out of vacation mode a couple weeks ago, actually a few days ago. But so I came in right in for Global War 24.
You did. Well, we'll see if this escalates to global or not. This might be a situation where you have two concurrent, like, non-globals, like medium wars. Relan, what do you think? Do you think you guys can beat Clock?
Well, based on the fact that, like, I'm outnumbered on all planes in all three of my wars, based on that small statistic sample, I know I'm definitely losing my war. So, the Way might probably lose Weebunism, depending on how we fight.
Have you tried buying more planes if they outnumber you? That's step one.
Yeah, but I'm like I'm like 1,500 planes, and they were like 2,000. So yeah, I have no hope.
A lot more planes than I do. You have like 5 times the planes I do.
I'm at 24 cities, so
Oh, I'm at 4 cities, so you're a lot bigger than I am. I started playing yesterday.
Well, I'm only at 24 cities, and I just reached 4 years this month, so I'm still kind of slagging a little.
Oh, congrats!
May 2nd, 4 years.
So, do you think that like Clock is just being assholes and attacking you, or do you think they have a good reason?
I mean, it's politics and war. You don't need an actual reason to attack. I mean, like, we need to burn some pixels now and then. Pixel burn, pixel build, pixel burn, pixel build. It's the ebb and flow. So it's what we got to accept.
Do you really think that? You sound crazy. I just want to grow. I'm only city 4. I need more cities and more infra. I just want to farm and like grow my nation. I don't want to fight people.
Hey, Thelmore, if you need more cities, I can send you a link. We currently have a fund called the Monastery Fund. I can actually help you up to city 10.
I'm at city 24.
So do you think that I'm going to re-ask my question? Do you think Clock's being assholes, or do you think they have a good reason for the war? What do you think of the political angle of it?
At the political angle, probably just being assholes. I mean, war doesn't hurt, but I suppose it depends on starting war. But I suppose polling war half an hour before update is a pretty dick move because it's not like that. It's not right at updates like everyone's agreed to.
No. No one has agreed to declare war. We can declare war whenever we want.
Well,
what is this slander? Unbelievable.
They're breaking tradition by not declaring just before update, or at least maybe that's my.
I agree. They should have waited. They should have went the whole way and they should have declared war like they should have attacked 3 hours ago. They should have went all the way, attacked at fucking 6 p.m. server time or whatever. They should have been a lot earlier than this. They should give you guys more time to respond.
Yeah, I'm like looking at my Alliance's war page. I'm seeing Weebunism, Aurora, Cataclysm. So it looks like we're definitely targeted, or at least they're upper tier anyway.
Now I have received some DMs from someone in a strange coat wearing these black sunglasses. He looked like a businessman, but he looked sinister, and he was 8 feet tall. It was very strange. His skin was pale, but he gave me a picture and said that, these are some hot logs, and these hot logs say that the whole reason why Clock is hitting you guys is because you guys try to get someone else to hit them. What do you think of that?
I mean, I'm not exactly Gov, so maybe not. But even if it's false, I mean, I'm making up bullshit evidence is always acceptable because this is politics and war. Like the callous bells don't matter as long as they're fun. Yeah. I'm like, just make a reason and attack. I'm like, it's pretty much how all globals start anyway.
So can we quote somewhere? Doesn't matter what the justification is. It's just for fun.
Yeah, I'm like, quote whatever you want for what I say.
Well, this elite, Rewan here, he said earlier he was just a member, so I'm not sure if it would really matter if you got a quote from him of it, because if I was in the Big Dick Alliance and Rewan was a member of the Big Dick Alliance and I was in Gov, I could just say, well, he's just a member, who cares? So I don't think it would really matter that much.
Yeah, it still gives a little bit of news, doesn't it? It gives a little more.
I don't think it's particularly news that you think. I'm confused now. I'm sorry. My 70 IQ limit has been reached and my brain is shutting down. Rewan, have you always been in the way?
Have I been about a year and a half now. My line seniority is a little less than that, but pretty much a year and a half now.
Got you. Hey, Dark Blade, what's up?
What's up, Thelmore? How it do?
Although I can give you a pretty much a quick rundown on my history, just in one sentence. I've only ever been in a few alliances.
Dark Blade,
What's up?
you're interviewing Rewan on he's a member of the Way, and we're interviewing him on what he thinks of the war.
All right, let me ask the real questions here. All right. So what are your thoughts on this CB that the backrooms potentially ask Hollywood to hit clock? Give me your honest opinion here. All right.
It's certainly possible.
He already did. Well, you know what? I won't answer for him. You go on, Rewan. You go on. I'm being rude. I'm sorry.
It's certainly possible. I mean, like, it could be false, could be true. Like, potentially, but potentially not. It's one of those things you can never seriously know. I'm like, and at the same time, like, everyone's looking for a valid reason to start a war. So, but creating one is always an option. So, could be true, could be not. So, that's always the gist of it.
Okay. So, what do you think about this matchup we have here? You know, Clock has a very decent will tier. What do you think? How do you think TBR is going to handle that, or do you think they can?
Well, as in most wars, it depends if they can overcome the initial blitz and, you know, get all the members to scramble something. And, you know, it's always about if you can scramble a response that hits them hard and hits them right.
All right.
Whoever has the first blitz has the advantage.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's a big factor is blitz advantage. So let's see. Are you excited for this war? Actually, I know. I was expecting this myself, to be honest. But
yeah, I got out of vacation mode after a few days ago. So I'm like, hey, let's get right into war, get all my info restored, get rebuilt. So let's crush some enemies.
Exactly, my guy. A perfect welcome back gift. Let's see. Let's see. Who else is in here? Kills Bob, aren't you? Yeah, you're Gov, aren't you?
Might be.
Yeah. Well, let's give you a quick interview. All right.
Yeah, sounds good.
Do you have anything you wanna ask of the staff here? I know Vicelli's Gov, Kills Bob's Gov, Zig is. Yeah, let's talk it out. Be good old chaps here, all right?
I'm definitely high gov of a micro that didn't know that the war was happening.
My final note is that it's pronounced Ruan de Monte for future reference. That's all I've got to add.
Let's see.
Mr. Demon, I have a question for you. What do you think of the image I just posted in chat? I want your hot take on it.
Off topic or?
In the Balkans. I posted in the Balkans.
Some more. I mean, like, certainly looks like what's going on.
Okay, do you think that that's what they're going to do to the Way? Do you think they're going to do whatever that is to you guys?
It's a valid possibility.
Oh, fuck. That's bad. Okay. Well, thank you, Demon K.
What in the world is that image? Do I even want to know?
I think it was in Brazil. There was a conspiracy theory that people were stealing like knee juice out of people and destroying their knees because they would take the knee juice from it. So Rewan, you're in the Way. How many people does the Way have actually? Uh-oh, did they get your knee juice, Rewan? He's dark, he's quiet. Did he die?
Uh-oh. EMP.
Well, they killed Rewan has been killed, so rip in peace, Rewan. What do you okay, Dark Blade, this league, kill Zig. What do the rest of you think about the war?
I mean, I'm not a gov guy, you know. I'm just relaxing, you know, being chill. But if this whole CV about TBR hitting up Clog like, hey, how about you team up to hit Clock, or you hit Clock for us. That's a pretty big CV. I see that as very valid. As for TBR, I have high hopes that they will make this a very, very tough war for Clock. It's their first war as a kind of like 2 blocks, kind of like spirit thing. So it's going to be very exciting to see what they pull off. I know Dave, good folks at BS and TCW. I hope they make this an interesting war. But yeah, that's all I have to really say. Yeah. Let's get into the real stuff. All right.
Bisley, you're up next.
I think this is going to be a fun war. I always enjoy a good war every now and again. This will be Cataclysm's 3rd war. All 3 so far have been on the offensive. I mean, we all know.
Killsbomb, what do you think?
I enjoy war, and I'm glad that we're at war.
Base. Bisley, finish your thought. What was you going to say?
We all know that the attacker has a massive advantage in this game, right? And when we see threats coming at Cataclysm, we want to preempt them so that way we can have that attacker advantage and have the best possible chance in the war.
Zig, what do you think? What is the monastery's hot take?
I wish everybody the best on this war, and I look forward to helping everyone recover from it afterwards. I have no idea.
How will you help them recover? How will you help them recover, good sir?
I
need to hear more about this.
We got some secret things in the works, but I don't think I'm ready to...
Oh, fuck.
We were going to announce it, but now that the war is happening, I think we're going to delay that a little bit. But you can expect some
Holy
big
shit,
news
delayed.
from a solid 6 people. We got big things cooking up.
Big things cooking up. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first. This is my thoughts. You had 2 things happen, and I joked about them at the very beginning, which is you had Cataclysm's war rooms got leaked just all over the place. It was in the bed sheets, it was in the bathtub, it was on the roof, just all over. And then they attacked 30 minutes early. And like one of those 2 things, it's like, okay, whatever. But to both of them, it's like, come on, bro. You guys are supposed to be like really good, and this is not really good. Like, okay, we all knew Clock was going to get worse with Hand of Fate leaving, but like this bad, this quick, that's really something. But 2 things. One, Keegal's apparently said it. And Keegal said it earlier, and he's saying it again, except Dalmore, the backrooms are hitting this update. That makes more sense. That does make more sense. That helps it, like explain it, like, okay, that's why they did this. Fair. And I forgot what the second thing was. Oh yeah, and this kind of rhetoric happens every fucking war, okay? Dog pile. It's a dog pile. It's a dog pile. Ooh, shut the fuck up. And even if it is, it's like, it sounds like there's a good CB involved. And in my mind, the better the CB, like the more force you can justifiably bring. So I don't have any opinion except good luck to Clock. I hope the CB can be proven, because I think that would be interesting to people. Jane asked, did Hand of Fate hit as well? We did nothing this update. We did not a damn thing. So we'll see what happens.
So
some
Thelmore.
other time. Yes.
You guys mysteriously.
Hello.
You guys mysteriously dropped out of Clock right before the Blitz. Were you guys scared to get rolled by the back rooms or something?
Yes, I admit it. Hand of Fate, we are committed to farming. We wish to avoid war. We heard about the mobilization and clock, and we decided, like, okay, we'll mobilize, but that's the last thing we're doing, and then we left immediately. I can confirm it's over. Hand of Fate is now Hand of Farm. Hand of Farming. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. And so what are we going to do now? Well, I can't leak that. I can't talk about that. But, yep, we're a farming alliance now. I can't wait to decom a military, though. I am so ready. I'm going to get City 40 by the end of summer. I'm at City 35. I'm going to get City 40 by early September. It's going to happen because we are now the Hand of Farm. So there we go. Are we rebranding the Green Protective Agency? We are not. We are not.
More, that's disappointing.
Buddy.
I respect you, Thalmor. I respected KT. And y'all become farmers? How could you? The game needs a rain alliance that has the competency to take on any alliance. And what has happened? I'm about to cry now.
It's been 5 years. It's been 5 years, buddy. We have fought and been on our own and raided and rolled and get rolled for 5 years. And it's time we retire. Okay? We pass the torch probably to Cataclysm. And it's time for Hand of Farm. Sorry, I know it's disappointing, but it is what it is. Drop that Hollywood link.
All those wars, Thalmor.
I know.
Y'all are with your career. You have 5 rings. 5. Go for the 6.
No, look, we're happy. Okay, we're happy. We have done way more on our own terms than like every other alliance. We've had probably more fun than every other alliance. It's over. Okay, I'm sorry. I know this is big news, but it's done. So.
Whatever makes y'all happy. Whatever makes y'all happy. If y'all are happy, then I'm happy. But this game will never be the same.
Well, I don't want to I wouldn't go that far because I'm excited to see what Cataclysm does. I'm excited for Block. For Block, goodness fucking gracious. I'm excited for Clock. I like Clock. I think they can do some really big things. And Cataclysm's going pretty good. So.
Well,
it's okay. What you going to say, Vasily?
I am pretty and I am good, so I agree.
Hell yeah. Came to fake the War Dodgers. Yeah, I mean, that label hurts a lot, but I guess we'll just have to bear it for this time. But that's okay. That's okay. Scripture says there's a time for peace and a time for war, a time to cry and mourn and a time to be happy. Well, this is time to farm and not jump into conflict head first. So just doing chunk, you will be saved. Okay. Well, all right. I think that's kind of about it. So what do you guys think is going to happen with Celestial and Hollywood? Because they both geared up. Probably not just going to let it go to waste. One of the two will probably do something. Darkblade, you go first. What do you think Celestial or Hollywood will do?
I mean, I have no idea. I think now that we have a confirmed Blitz and there's now a war going on, I mean, I'm pretty sure both alliances don't really want to get involved. They're just both focused on, building, just building up their smaller guys into bigger guys. So I think after a bit, once things calm down and the war's kind of settled, I think both will eventually demail and we'll just watch Clock and TBR go at it. But I think eventually everyone is gonna mill up again and we're gonna take out the hedge money Johnsons. They're just too strong, man. They're like NPO but twice as bad.
Well, first off, don't defame Johnsons like that. Secondly, look, I've done the math. I've done the math, okay? You take Celestial, you take Hollywood, and all of their allies, you're only getting about 30% of the economic power and military strength of the Johnsons. Okay, the Johnsons are just so big. Like, I've seen this talk here and there. Oh, we got to take down the Johnsons. We got to take down the Johnsons. Motherfucker, the time to take down the Johnsons was 8 fucking years ago, not today. But whatever. You guys.
We have a secret weapon, which I can't reveal yet, but we do have a secret weapon. And they're not expecting it themselves.
Kev.
So
fucking the monastery was big, has a secret thing. Now this anti-Johnson folly coalition has a secret thing. Oh my gosh. Secret thing. There's a secret thing up my ass. Okay? Let's stop with the secret things.
So I'm about to have to go, but one quick thing before I do. Just an interesting thing of note with all the blocks milling up like that, according to the data visualization sheet in game, almost 20 million steel was spent across the game with everyone milling up.
hey, to all you steel buyers selling.
Pocket change.
Real quick, Bisley, what do you think Hollywood or Celestial will do?
I mean, who knows? I'm not into either of those. I mean, it'd be cool to watch them fight too. I mean, just go ahead. Why not?
All right, thank you, Bisley. Zig, same to you. What do you think those two will do?
Who? What? Don't ask me.
What do you think Hollywood or Celestial will do?
I'm not allowed to say. As Shadow Gov
Speculate.
of
Yes.
Hollywood, I know much more than I'm allowed to say. So, I'd I can't even speculate without giving away too much. So, I will abstain and I'll let Darkblade or somebody else.
Darkblade was kind of touching on it earlier. Whenever you have swelling of the brain, like from a bad injury or an illness, your brain will swell up and press against your skull. And what doctors will do is they'll remove part of your skull to release some of that pressure. And that's what's going on right now with Hollywood and Celestial. Now that you have a war going out, they're both under a lot less pressure to act on the militarization. Are they going to do anything? Probably not. But who knows? One of them might wake up and decide to be base and decide to slog the other. That would be funny, but it probably won't happen. Who does that leave? So we got Clock doing something against the Backrooms. We got Celestial and Hollywood. They're a mystery card. Who does that leave? You got the Johnsons. They're probably not going to do anything. Is there a sixth?
Haunted Mansion?
Haunted Mansion's probably not going to do anything. I think
Isn't
that's
that
about
other
it.
block getting involved? It's like Mindsman's block. It's like Gato, the Hive, and what was that Roman alliance called? SPQ. I can't remember. Are they involved in that war, or are they just kind of chilling right now?
They're small enough. They might do something if they want, but they probably won't.
They are in the war. They probably won't do anything.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking, if a second concurrent war breaks out, they're small enough. They might have the flexibility to do a little something, but
Maybe.
that probably won't happen.
There's also Camelot, but I doubt they'll make a movie either. They're just kind of chilling right now as well, since they just got done with their own war. But I think what would be very
says,
basic. Oh, go ahead, Thalmor.
Riddler says, we got weakened by Hand of Fate leaving and still went to war. That you guys did. Now, what was you going to say, Darkblade?
I was saying what would be very based is all the spears are milled up, say screw it, and we just all declare on each other and just have 4v4 v4 way war and just everyone fight each other. That would be really fun. It's very chaotic. You can just hit whoever you want within those 4 spears. Everyone would have a good time, and a lot of damage would be dealt.
Well, a lot of damage, if you think about it, a lot of damage has already been dealt because of all this militarization that happened. And finally some of it's going to go to good use. But like 20,000, like all of the cash that goes into building the ships, building the tanks, building the soldiers, switching over templates and stuff, like, and all that money going to waste every day when people are on war builds instead of economic builds. Like, it's a lot of money that's being burned up right now, and it just increases every turn.
Oh yeah, it definitely does. Ooh.
Okay. That I can't think of anything else to talk about. So, Dark Play, you got any other thoughts?
Kikos is in here. You want to see if we can talk to him real quick?
Yeah, sure. Kikos wants to come on.
Yeah, Kikos, you want to come up here?
Rest in peace, Rewan Demon Trey. He fucking died live on air. Rest in peace.
The EMP got him. I think Kikos might be AFK right now. Oh no, he's got his hand up. Krampus, change up. Adam, please. Whoever has perms, add Kikos in here.
Nah, I invited him.
There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
He was invited, but he's not. Zigbir, fix your.
Sorry, I tried shouting, but I couldn't because I was muted. I
Yes,
invited the guy, but he didn't decide. He decided not to come.
Yeah, Kikos was invited, but he's just not accepting it. That's
it's an invite. Oh, okay. I thought you had his hand up. My bad. Let's see. Who else is in here?
Everyone's scared to say something.
What were you discussing?
Everyone's scared to say something live on air.
Well, that's how it usually is for when you have a war going on, because you don't want to leak stuff you don't want to. Let's see. Sphinx is in here. We can ask him if he wants to join. Let's see. Who else? Anyone from Clock or TBR? Nah, we just got a bunch of Clock people in here. Sphinx. There's also Avatar Patrick if he wants to come on. There's also Caden. Oh, there's also Valeni. Ooh, we can also bring Valeni. He's probably got some hot takes. Let's see. Always bring in Vero as well. I know he's more of an advisor, but still, he's probably has some good hot takes as well.
I'm kind of okay with anyone coming on at this point because I gotta kill 10 minutes before my show. Oh, there's James. Hi, James.
Oh. Oops. Hello.
What do you think of the war?
Oh, I'm glad it's not us.
Is Hollywood going to hit Celestial?
Is what?
Is Hollywood going to hit Celestial?
Why would we do that?
Because it would be really funny and cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't find it that funny personally.
Whatever you do, Dr. James Wilson, do not leave our secret MDP with Celestial.
There are no secrets.
James, there are no secrets. You should have been on earlier. Fucking Monastery had a secret thing going on. The Dark Blade had a secret thing going on. Everyone has secret things going on.
Well, I mean, the whole...
James, do you think it'd be cool if Celestial hit you guys instead?
You broke up there. Say that again?
Do you think it would be cool if Celestial hit you guys instead?
No, I don't think that would be cool either. I'd prefer not to fight right now.
Wow, you should join the Hand of Farm then. You would be really welcomed in our alliance right now.
No, I'm content where I am. Thank you for your offer, though. It's very tempting.
That was a poaching attempt. That's a valid CB. I think I know who's getting rolled next.
Shh, quiet.
Thalmor has touched the poo-poo one too many times.
Honestly, I might
Indeed
get
I
somewhere
have.
just because I didn't feel like he just tried hard enough there. I didn't feel the love.
I'm being quiet because I'm scared because I don't want to get hit because I'm Hand of Farm. James, do you think there'll be anything else happening this period of time where everyone has their guns ready and drawn?
No, probably not. Maybe, I don't know. I guess it really depends on what everybody else wants to do. You know, there's still time for somebody to get bored and decide they want to do something stupid.
So, like, I think it'd be, instead of like being reactive and having things happen to it, it would be really cool if Hollywood hit Celestial because you both are about even in terms of power. And so you guys should take fate and destiny by the balls and act on your own will, you know?
Well, I mean, now with this war going on, there's definitely gonna be a big push by the community to pit us up against each other. But I don't really see that happening for a while. I think both alliances want to chill, you know, be with themselves, you know. Nothing really going on right now. We're just focused on. I think both spirits are just focused on building each other eternally.
This has put a real dampener on me getting my City 29. Okay,
Exactly.
This is not cool.
How am I supposed to get telecom satellite if I have to go fight the Hegemony Johnsons with half the game? It's just not fair. And it's very obvious that there's a secret treaty going around against the Johnsons. I mean, everyone knows it. There's no use in hiding it.
Did Johnsons even mill this? I didn't check that.
No, they're not milled. They told us that they already knew our war plans and that they're giving us a head start. So tomorrow, half the game should be blitzing them, and we just hope that blitz will go very well. But I doubt we're going to succeed since, as Salmore said, even if the entire game built up and fought them, it's only going to reach around 30% of the Johnson's true power. So I think it's best if everyone just BM'd or even delete. You know, sometimes you just got to delete. You know, this game is trash. Just delete. You know, there's better things to do in life than play this game. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Hell with that. I'm coming for you, Kev. You watch your ass. Somebody pass that message along to him, whatever.
Vinyl Vass is in voice chat. If he would unmute himself, you could hear his take on the war.
How's it going? Can you hear me?
Nope.
No? Okay. You never know with some of these. Yeah, I figured I'd just pop in. Took me a minute to check it, but yeah, I think I'm kind of with James here. I really think that, you know, the defensive militarization that Celestial and Rose thinks, or Celestial and Hollywood thinks, you know, from Clock. Now that Clock did something, I can definitely see a handshake deal from these guys to go ahead and demill. Obviously, that's not what, you know, I think most of us would want to see, since we want to see those fireworks and finally get them two at each other. But yeah, I think it'll be pretty straightforward. They'll just, you know, shake it out and demill together. But leave it up to Clock to bring some more excitement to the game. What's this, like, three out of the 4 wars? I'm not going to recognize Johnson's and Haunted Mansion as a war there, but at least they're keeping things interesting.
What do you think is going to happen between Hollywood and Celestial? Do you think they're going to do anything?
Nope. I think they'll just D-mail. I don't see. I think they're more just paranoid about each other and neither want to fire that first shot at one another at this point. I think it'll take something, to kind of pin them to fight each other. They're not just going to do it to do it. Just my personal thoughts there.
And I've joked about, like, with James, for example, Hollywood should hit Celestial. I am also totally fine with Mommy Vex, if you're listening. I'm also totally fine with Celestial hitting Hollywood. Like, I just want to see those two do something instead of doing nothing, because doing nothing is, like, boring and stupid.
Yeah, it's like poking them with the stick. They're just staring at each other and just pointing and staring across the room. So, hopefully we get to see that a little sooner, especially with Clock, with Hand of Fate, taken off out of Clock and not there anymore. It kind of takes Clock a little bit out of that equation, to be viable for a war. So, really they only have each other to fight now. So they'll either have to do that eventually or they'll just keep hugging pixels.
Well, and I've touched about this elsewhere, but if they're going to keep this up where they do nothing but grow their own cities, it's going to get to a point where they really won't be able to interact with the rest of the game very much. And over time, it'll get to the point where there's basically 2 different games. You have City 40, 50, 60 people mucking around over here, and then you got everyone else, City 20, City 30, and they're just kind of chilling out doing their own thing. Like, you have 2 different communities. And that could be very interesting. That could lead to some interesting dynamics.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know. I think it'll just completely, like you said, separate themselves from everybody else. And, but at the end of the day, then I think the game will get even more stale because of lack of options at that point, if they're too big.
Well, I think the game will get stale for them. There's a whole other game. Okay. Gates. People want to talk about TKR, Rose, and Syndicate. Well, there's a whole lot of other players in this game who are doing stuff, even if it doesn't matter to a lot of other people.
What I'm curious to see is, after this war, does Clock turn around and hit somebody else like they've done before?
They might. Who do we have here that's Clock? I don't think anyone. Mass Titan says yes. Alpha Patrick says possibly. What is Visibly left? Kigaz can answer if he's still here. Kigaz, who's Clock going to hit afterwards? You're going to thrash the back rooms. Who's next? He might have just left, and I might be talking to the void. Going to hit your mom after? Well, I think James has that covered, so.
Zing!
All right. That's it for me. I agreed to host, but I was going to leave when it's time to do my show, and it's time to do my show. So thank you for having me. I'm going to bounce. Change Up said I could mention my thing, so come on to Thalma Radio if you want to continue, but it's just going to be me talking because I'm crazy and insane. Thank you and good night. And Krampus can do whatever he wants to do with the rest of the show here. Bye.
Play the theme.
This
Okay, bye, guys. And now I get to end the recording.